Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris and Andre Show.
Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing we post. We'll see you on the other side. Speaking of saying things on the street, the proverbial internet street was recently acquired officially by one Elon Musk. And I don't want to spend a bunch of time on that douchebag because we like to say, fuck Elon Musk.
Fuck Elon Musk.
Fuck Elon Musk.
But I was wondering, is this the end of the Chris and Andre Show on Twitter?
You know what? I don't know. Right? I don't really. I think I've stopped engaging with people since I read in the viral tweet about people dropping the N-bomb and just doing some foul stuff, and there are people spelling, or doing pictures with the word nigger, and I was like, yo, this is what we're doing, and they're still up. It's like, here's what I firmly believe. One, the internet is not real, so I don't consider it real life.
And how are we communicating with each other right now, sir?
Sure, yeah. It's not real to the extent of Meta is like losing money because of the metaverse.
What a way to piss away.
Yeah.
like this thing that basically fell into your lap.
Yeah. I mean, and to spend $44 billion because you couldn't keep your mouth shut and you didn't want to go to Discovery, I'm going to assume. And
oh, yeah. Wait, did you say million or billion?
Billion. $44 billion because you didn't want to go to Discovery. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like I agree with a lot of, maybe it's because I'm a little bit older. The internet is a tool.
You're a down.
It's not what I consider like the real world stuff. Right. Ye just got caught up on that BS and he keeps like running down that lane to see what, I don't know what he's trying to prove, but
but he apologized.
He didn't apologize. He didn't apologize.
No, that was like, if that was an apology, it was the worst apology.
Yeah.
That was the like, I'm sorry you were offended by what I said, but I don't take it back. And actually, I'd like to double down on that a little bit more now that I'm here.
He's on some hold my beer shit. I'm not afraid of the conversation. I understand micro content. I understand micro blogging. I think it's funny that I really think it's hilarious that people are like having a conversation about $8 a month. It is all optional. Twitter's optional.
It is. Yes, obviously. I do think that some interesting points have been made regarding that. I mean, so like the verified check was originally introduced to help people differentiate between the actual like celebrities or semi-famous like people and like fan accounts or, whatever it is, like these, people. Yes, go ahead.
You know how you do that? You create a website. You know how you do that without all the, and the only thing I'm going to go through a list of like what Twitter and social media provides is a platform to technically microblog without having to manage it.
I mean, it's a repository.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
Right.
Why are people getting signups for newsletters? Why are people doing Substack? Because I think that at the end of the day, you just want to kind of, have your audience where you're at. Twitter is not where we're at. Basically, it's not what we're trying to build. We could probably build just as much engagement by adding things to our site because we have the technical like ability to do so.
And because Twitter thus far has provided little to no actual value to us in terms of like
Right.
building awareness for our stuff and adding followers. And speaking of which, if you haven't subscribed to the Chris and Andre Show, do so right now. But yeah, like, so I only ask because Twitter has been connected to our Buffer account. So whenever I publish new stuff
that's
from
fine.
Buffer, it usually ends up there. But I mean, like, again, it's not really doing anything for us. We get more engagement from Instagram than we do from Facebook or Twitter, which isn't really saying much. I think we get the most engagement from our website and from YouTube and from people who listen to the podcast on whatever listening platforms they're on.
Because we're in all of them.
We are. We're everywhere you want to be. So yeah, like I would be perfectly fine to say, it's not worth it. Like,
but it's so the term technical debt can also be like the way I kind of look at it is technical know-how, right?
okay,
Companies amass technical debt because they've let those Fortran
legacy.
they let those Fortran guys go, or they let whatever go, or they built some monolithic program that just doesn't like abide by current standards.
Just,
I don't know.
have you read the articles about him bringing 50 developers or engineers over from Tesla to
Yeah.
Twitter to try and fix it? And people are like, yeah, Tesla uses Python. Ooh, Twitter's built on Scala. Oh shit! Good luck learning that.
Nah, if you know Java, you know Scala. So I mean, but I'm a developer, so I'm not like
Right.
those are okay. So
No, but that's part of the reason I wanted to ask is because, I mean, how difficult would that be to transition from Python if you're strictly a Python developer to understanding the architecture and everything that's built into Twitter?
not hard.
Because it's not like Twitter is, it's massive because there's all this content there. No, it's like what you're saying is it's a platform, right? It's a system for letting people post their own stuff.
if
and
it's
so I
clean,
just-
if it's clean code, and I think Dorsey,
Do you think it is?
I think so. Yeah. If you just look at just the way that you have to manage so many interactions in a database in seconds, it's got to be pretty clean.
that's fair.
So, and I don't know what stack completely there. If they're using Scala, I mean, and I'm sure the guys that know Python, they can probably pick up Scala just as simple. The reason I don't go out and learn new languages is because I just don't want to. Not because I can't. It's just because there's always a new language, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, the reason I'm not a developer is because I don't want to. It's not because I can't.
I believe that.
I can fucking do that shit
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah,
Like,
it's easy peasy, right?
you go home and write a computer program right now. Send hello world.
Okay, maybe I'm
I'm being a dick.
yeah, maybe
obviously.
I'm minimizing it a little bit, but I'm saying like
Yeah, it's
It's
not that they're
doable.
gonna walk in and be like, oh, we already understand this, but that in short order they could.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
They could putz around and figure it out, like okay, and they can look for optimizations, blah blah blah,
Or could they fuck around and find out?
find out. That's what I'm afraid. That's where they're going, right? I think that, and I've read a couple articles about on the just the amount of money Twitter's lost, and I think they have to service $1 billion in debt
Mhm.
every year. That's insane.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
All
I mean,
the,
dude, way overpaid for it, right?
or did he?
anyway-
I don't know. I mean,
Well, at its current valuation, right? Now, granted, 5 years from now, we could look at that and say, wow, that's the smartest thing anybody ever did. You know?
here's my thing about Elon Musk that I kind of question people that give him too much credit. He hasn't really created anything.
Well, no, and it's not like he's created Twitter either, right?
He's
like,
a tag-along.
He shows up and buys his way into something and then takes credit for it.
Yeah, he's a tag along. And it's like, but people just worship that. It's amazing. It's like the people that have been put on a pedestal in recent years they're all quickly falling off because people can see through the scam, or not scam, but just the show.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode. In case you ignored my previous instructions, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Oh, and don't forget to tickle that little like button. And if you have something to say, you can drop it in the comment down below. We'll see you on the next one.